Live, 5 Alive. Okay. Forgot to change my glasses out. Every week, same thing. Forgot to change my glasses out. I didn't even need glasses till I was in my 40s. Now I'm blind. When you come on, say hi so I know who's here. We could chat and talk and see what's going on. I see 2 people. It's showing me 2 people are on. Oh, Sarah, hi. Working and lurking. Beverly's here too. Hi. I'm so glad to see both of you. Sarah, I have been thinking about you a lot, and then every time I want to text you, I'm like, oh, she would still be at work. And then later on the evening when I think you might be home, I don't think about it because I'm all caught up in whatever our family's doing. So I'm an awful friend. I feel terrible. The time difference is hard. Did you get to see the little great-granddaughter today, Beverly? How's she doing? Hey, Thomas. Thomas here. Thomas is here. I can't talk today. Hope you had a better day than yesterday, Thomas. Sounded like it was rough. I'm sorry you had to wait so long at the post office. Yikes. Guten Tag, y'all. That's funny. Have any Neapolitan ice cream today? Tomorrow I'm off work, doctor's appointment. I'll try and text you. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I feel like like I said, I feel like a terrible friend, Sarah, because it's like whenever I think about it, you're working. Oh, Vima is here. Yay. I'm so excited. We're starting the month off here. Tomorrow we get to see all of the Battle of the Stitches. Vima is joining this month for Battle of the Stitches. I'm so excited to see what everybody's going to make this month. The stitch this month is, they call it the track stitch. It's very, very lacy. So, oh, I'm good. Thank you for asking. How are you? I'm hoping, yeah, yes, dear. I am hoping in June, and I might be pushing myself too much for this. We'll see how it turns out, but I'm hoping in June to do a, oh, good night, Sander. Vima is good. I'm hoping to do a summer top crochet along where we will, like, I'm trying to work on it now. If I can get it done, then I can show you what it is and you can decide if you want to join in. It would be for any size. I could show you how to customize it to your size. But then we would just do different steps each month, or not each month, each week. I don't know if I want to do weekly or bi-weekly. So we'll see. It depends on how long this takes. And I am hoping, I might not be able to get it done by June. I might have bitten off more than I could chew, but we'll see. We'll see. I really, really would like to do that. And then I am almost done with the pattern for the Advent Christmas crochet along this year. I'm so excited. And then I'll do the clues. There'll be 24 clues, one for each day in December, each day before Christmas. And then you'll get to see, that one will be a mystery crochet along. That one I don't ever tell anybody ahead of time. The top will, it'll be a summer top. And if, hopefully I'll be able to show it to you before you start so you can decide. But I'm using this really, really pretty yarn. Let me see if I have a tag. There's this cute little yarn shop near us, or near me, called Ubiquitous. I don't know if this is backwards on your screen, but it's hand dyed, and the name of the store is Ubiquitous. The name of this yarn is it's from Yarnsmith. They have a website, but they also make colors. They do special colors that are only sold at this store. And so I specifically bought this color because this is a color that you can't get from them on their website. You have to go to Ubiquitous. Yarnsmith doesn't have a physical store that I know of. I don't believe they do. They sell to Ubiquitous, and they sell online. So this color you can only get at that store. So I was really excited. They call it Lidditz Rocks because Lidditz is the name of the town that this yarn shop is in. So let's see. Oh yeah, thank you. Beverly said that that's pretty yarn. I think Sander must be from another time zone because they're very sleepy. Vima said, question, tomorrow I can upload anytime, or is there a fixed time for the time difference? We've never done a specific time. Teresa and I tend to kind of upload somewhere around 9 a.m. Eastern time, but we've never made it like mandatory that you have to do it at that time. So, you know, whenever you think would be a good time for people to watch it for you. Patrice said, breath. Okay. Michael said, hi. Hi. Oh, Sander is in Belgium. I love getting to know all these people from around the world. I love it. I mean, think of like years and years ago, you would have never gotten to make such nice friends from all around the world. You know, there would have been no way, unless somehow you were randomly pen pals, you know, there would be no way that you would have ever met. And I love that I can meet people with the same interests as me from all around the world. I love that. Anybody else from outside the United States besides, I know Vima is in India and Thomas is in Germany and Sander is in Belgium. Yeah, I love this. All right, Thomas is talking to Sander, and I am not going to try to attempt another language. I only get laughed at. I've been trying to learn Spanish. There's a lot of kids at my school who, you know, just speak Spanish. They're really struggling to learn English, and so I was trying to learn some Spanish so I could talk to them. But every time I try to say something, all they do is laugh at me. So I don't think I have it in me to be good at another language. I wish I did. I think it would be so cool to be able to speak multiple languages. Oh, thank you, Beverly. Beverly said, don't forget the thumbs up. Thank you. That's really nice. Sanders said, I'm gonna go to sleep. I have morning shift tomorrow. I have to wake up at 3 and it's 21 here. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. I really appreciate that. Hope you get good rest. Hopefully you get enough rest, Sander. Maybe I can see you again next week. Take care. Does anybody want to share what they're working on if you're doing any kind of yarny project? Thank you. You have a good day tomorrow, Sander. I'm guessing that's good night, huh? Thomas wrote something, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to attempt another language. I'm double crunching. Thomas is joining us for Battle of the Stitches next month, and it is the double crunch stitch, which is a really interesting name. I had original thoughts of project ideas, but then I went back on them and I did something else. I can't wait for this month. I can't wait for next month. Next month I have a really, really unique project. So, and I'm curious to see what everybody else makes with that stitch. I'm working on a baby dress. Oh, how cute. Are you just designing one randomly, or is there a baby that wants that? Like is this for a specific baby, or are you just designing a baby dress? Sorry, I'm also trying to peek out my window. I have 4 in my head and might decide last minute which one is the final one. One is probably too ambitious, but we'll see. You could still make it later, the 4th one that's too ambitious, you know, and still do a tutorial for it later. Oh, just designing for the video purpose. Cool. Oh, hi, Donna. What did she say? I took a knitting class on April 15th and I've been knitting like crazy, several whips already. That is so cool. So I know that you bought a whole bunch of really fancy yarn. So have you been using that to knit with, or are you using something else? I was curious to see all the projects that you're going to do with that beautiful yarn. Donna, I mean, the stuff that Donna got was like really high-end, beautiful, beautiful yarn. No, something else. Oh, how to design in my mind, so I'm putting it in action. Oh, that's neat, Vima. That's cute. I think there's always people who will watch, you know, for baby stuff. It is fun to make handmade gifts for that. So Donna, are you saving that fancy yarn for anything in particular, or you're just kind of waiting till the right project creeps up? One of my sons took the bus home and I just see him walking down the street here. I have windows right behind, or in front of me, not behind. Behind is obviously here, but the windows are there so I can see. Donna said, well, it was in the freezer for a while, just took it out the other day. So, why the freezer? I'm sorry, I just don't know why. I'm curious what putting it in the freezer does. I saw somebody post this a long time. Oh, Vima said, I'll have to go to sleep, dear. Stayed to say hi. Oh, thank you. I know it's late for you too, Vima. It's 12:30 a.m. I don't think I can make it till 12:30 a.m. if I'm working the next day. Sleep well, Vima. And I'll see you in your video tomorrow. I'm excited for it. Yarn in the freezer. Oh, good. I'm not the only one who's curious about that. Thomas asked that too. Yarn in the freezer? Okay, Donna said, I saw something questionable in one of the donuts. So just in case of critters' eggs, I froze it. Oh, okay. Oh. Thomas said, good night, Vima. You're going to rock bots. Battle of the Stitches. Okay, well, that makes sense. I didn't know if there was like something else. What I was going to say is I saw, you know, sometimes they post crazy things in Facebook or Instagram. It was on one of them where somebody had an extra refrigerator and they were storing their yarn in the refrigerator. And I was like, that is so weird. I mean, the refrigerator wasn't on as a refrigerator. It was just like a broken refrigerator. Like their refrigerator broke. So they just like started storing their yarn in it. I thought that was a little bit odd. Some people might toss it, but not me. Oh, yeah, especially all that really nice yarn. I don't know if I would want to toss it either. So I hope that freezing it worked. You'll have to keep in touch with us, and let us know if that works, because that might be a good strategy for, you know, all of us to keep in mind. Thomas said people do crazy stuff for clicks. Yeah, it was really weird. I mean, I guess there's a lot of nice storage spots in a refrigerator. I don't know. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a functional refrigerator. It was broken. They just used it for yarn storage. Donna said, funny, the questionable thing was in the cotton, not the wool. Oh, yeah, that's true. You would expect it more in the wool. Well, keep that cotton away from the wool. Did you know for sure it was critters, or that was just what you were suspecting? Oh, suspected it. Okay. Well, better to be safe, right? Did I see you? Was it you, Donna, or was it somebody else that I was thinking of? I saw somebody taking some of the yarn and using, I think it was like drink mix to dye their yarn. Was that you, Donna, or was that somebody else? I thought it was really cool. And I wondered if it stayed. Like once you did that, did the color stay on the yarn? Thomas said, that would totally freak me out when there's something living in my yarn. Oh yeah, me too. Me too. That would be a nightmare. Well, Donna said, not me. I use the Wilton cake icing food coloring. Oh, okay. That wasn't you for the drink mix. But maybe I was also thinking of the icing food coloring too. That's kind of cool. Did it stay, and did it turn out like as well as you expected? I've never dyed yarn before. I was just curious about that. I think it would be neat to know how to do it. You know, then you can have yarn specifically for your preference, you know, or make some yarn colors that are totally unique that, you know, you can't just buy at a store. It's the vinegar that binds the color. Yes, I really like it. Very saturated. Do it. I might. I have a lot on my plate, but that might be something that in the future I might look into learning. I took a couple of summers ago, this wasn't last summer, it was like 2 summers ago, I took a yarn spinning class, and that was interesting, but I never got good at it. The yarn that I did was like roving, ridiculously roving. I didn't realize how difficult it was to try and keep yarn a certain size. It's very easy and no need for dedicated dye equipment using Wilton. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Is the weather starting to get nice for everybody? I was actually brave enough to go out and plant my veggies and some new flowers this weekend because I think from the forecast that I'm seeing, it's going to be nice enough to have them planted. Anybody else have anything special they're working on? I heard about Thomas double crunching it. Everything out there grows like crazy these days. The first strawberries are almost ready too. Oh, that's so nice. I was going to different farms to get my plants over the weekend. I have started them from seed before, but I haven't done that in a few years because I don't really have a good, even though we have a lot of space here, I don't really have a good place to start from seeds here that would be warm. So, you know, we have lots of land, but you don't take it outside to start them in the cold weather. So I went to the farms to buy the plants, and some of the farms actually had strawberries that they were selling that were from their strawberry patches. And so I bought a container's worth, and oh, they were so good. Everybody was eating. We ate the whole thing in one day, our whole family. I was thinking, well, there's definitely worse things we could be eating. Donna said, weather is beautiful here in Kansas City. Nice, nice. It doesn't know what to do here. It was sunny like a minute ago, and now there are dark clouds in the sky. So I don't know if it knows what it wants to do here, but the weather is really nice. The temperature is beautiful. Very, very comfortable. Strawberries are healthy and yum. I agree, especially when you get them, you know, you pick them fresh. That farm had them picked fresh. They were still even warm from the sun. It was awesome. I have strawberries planted, but I've been struggling with deer coming and eating them. But I've been talking, like last week, there were a bunch of people who were giving me advice on how to prevent that other than, hi Kiwi, other than covering it, you know, with a cover, because I didn't have like something kind of lid or something that I could put over it. It was in my plant, one of my planters. So they were saying to plant certain flowers and plants with them. Can you shout out to me? All right, Kiwi's in the house. Is that what you mean? So I'm trying, I put marigolds in with them, which are compatible plants to strawberries. And I put some sage and some thyme in there because those were the ones that I read really deter deer. Another thing was foxglove, but foxglove is poisonous to deer, but it's also poisonous to people. And so it said it's not recommended. I was looking these up just to make sure that I'm not going to ruin anything out there. So it was recommended not to put foxglove with things that you're going to eat, with food items. So I didn't go that route. But we'll see. So far, they're growing. Like since I put them in, they've been growing and nothing's been getting in there. So I'm hoping it's working. We'll see. My boys go to school with somebody named Kiwi. Oh, thank you for the hearts, guys. That's really nice. I have a giveaway that's going to be coming up to my members. I do members only giveaways each month. And since some of you are in here, oh, Beverly said it's a beautiful day in North Carolina. And Thomas said, this weekend I want to start planting the lavender seeds that we bought 2 years ago, the real lavender. I hope it'll work. Okay, I'll be thinking of you. Hopefully it works. Are you going to just plant it outside, or are you going to start it in pots first and then take it out? So I'm going to give a sneak peek on here what my members giveaway this month will be. I have a kit for a light and lacy scarf. There's really, really pretty yarn that comes with it. I love those colors. So this will be this month. I'll be doing a video very soon about that. Beverly loves the smell of lavender. Sid said, hey, Heather and chat. We'll be cooking dinner and listening to. Oh, nice. Very nice. What's for dinner, Sid? So that we can all come over and crash your house. It is pretty. Thank you, Beverly. It is a pretty kit. I'll be doing a video, a members only video about it. If not today, hopefully tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. Spaghetti. Ooh, spaghetti is good. Oh, we have two of our June competitors on here, because I think Sid is competing with us in Battle of the Stitches in June, and so is Thomas. The double crunch. Thomas said he was working on his double crunch right now. Yep, keep an eye out for that, Beverly. I didn't record it yet. I'm hoping to do it today, but we'll see how the timing works out for that. Creative WD, hi. Nice to see you. Thank you for popping on. Are you a crafter? Yes, what's your craft? Are you yarn craft, or is that the top down summer top, or is that different? What the kits for a scarf? You're talking about what I'm doing for what I would like to do for the make along? The one that I'm working on now is going to be bottom up in 2 panels. It's just a simple summer top. Sid said, I've got an idea, but I haven't started. Been working on May's shawl, crochet along. Yeah, you have the prettiest shawls. If I wore them more, I would love to make them. Kiwi said, I love watching you. Thank you. And you're my favorite crochet YouTuber. Thank you. Wow. What high praise. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Creative WD does yarn and handbags. Awesome. Yes, okie dokie. Awesome. Do you creative WD? I'm gonna have to write your channel name down and look you up. Do you show videos of your stuff? I like to get to know everybody here. Creative WD. Okay. I'm writing it down because I can't look it up while I'm on, because I mess everything up when I do that. And it's the month of bags. Yes, that's true for things we're making Thursday. If anybody's familiar with that crochet along or collab, we're doing a year of design, and each year, or not each year, each month there's a theme, and we're supposed to design something to that theme. And for May, for Things We're Making Thursday, the theme is bags. So designing your own bags. So that's pretty exciting. Creative WD said, I'm new at YouTube, so now I post shorts of my work. I'll have to look that up, and I'll check that out for you. Kiwi said, I'm working on a cardigan. Awesome. Just in time for summer, right? Somebody else was teasing me about that earlier. They were saying, I'm working on a cardigan right now, just in time for summer. I was working on one too, and I got almost done. I still have part of the sleeves, and then I have the border that goes around, here, but I ran out of yarn, and it was big twist yarn, so I'm trying to keep an eye out for that. It was the Big Twist Heather in the color beige. So if anybody knows of where you can get that, let me know. I know, don't say Joann's, because the Joann's around me closed. And it looks like, I went on Joann's website, it looks like they are not doing internet orders right now. So I can't do that. There's only one place that I saw it. I checked like Etsy and eBay, and I'm going to keep checking in case some pops up. But there was somebody on eBay who had it, and they had 2 of them, and they were selling them for $20 each. And I was like, ugh, I do want to finish this cardigan, but I don't know if I want to spend $20 on one skein of Big Twist. That seems like a ripoff. And then I'd have to pay shipping on top of that. Oh, Thomas said, Creative WD, your bags are awesome. I love the seashell bags. Oh, I can't wait to check them out. Awesome. Donna said, no internet orders at Joann's for quite a while. Okay. Donna said, my Joann's is still open. Well, if you ever get your hand on Big Twist Heather in the color beige, I would certainly love to buy it from you. I would buy it above market value, but not $20 a skein. Or I would trade for you if you wanted to trade if there's something you're looking for. Oh, I appreciate that, Donna. That is so sweet of you. She said she's going to look. What's the favorite thing you made? Kiwi said. I think it's a tie. I love dragons, and I really love that purple dragon. I think that's one of my favorites, and also the sloth. I think it's a tie between the 2 of those. Sid said, if I hear correctly, Hirschner's bought out Big Twist or planning to. Yeah, I heard about that too. And I think it is true, because I looked it up and it did say that, yeah, that was going to happen, but they don't have it yet. So, that's another option, is to wait until Hirschner's picks it up and hope that they have the Heather line. I think the Heather is a little bit softer than their regular Big Twist. Donna said, I'll probably not go back till next round of discounts. Yeah, I don't blame you. You don't have to rush out. I just thought, like, if you're bored or if you're there and you happen to see it, that would be awesome. Kiwi said the dragon is beautiful. Thank you. I love that dragon. I love it. That one's a baby dragon. I do, I don't know if I have any up there right now. I've done bags that are dragon head bags. I have a picture of one. I don't have one like right here handy. So let me see. I just like dragons. I don't know why. So that's the dragon bag that I've done. KRD 716. I think I do remember you, because I remember that your channel name reminds me of that WKRP in Cincinnati. I had to sneak my notes though, because even though I'm trying to memorize everybody's name, I don't think I have everybody's names memorized, but I did try to write everybody down. Oh, I have you here. Did I write your name? I didn't write your name next to it. Oh, shame on me. You'll have to tell me your name again so that I can write that down. You're so nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. What's my favorite food? Hold on. KRD 716. I'm going to write your name next to it. I did write your channel name down. I think I was going to look it up, but I did not get your name. Kylie. Is that how you say it, Kylie? I'm assuming. My name is my name. Okay. Oh, that's a pretty name. I work in a school, and one of the classes that I'm in has a Kylie, a Kaylee, and a Kaylia. So those kind of names are pretty popular right now. Okay, good. Now I've got it written down. So hopefully when I see you next, I'll remember your name. I do remember your channel though, because I was tempted to sing that one theme. You're the only one how got my name right. Oh, okay. Maybe it's because it's like the kids that I work with. There is a kid at the school I work at that has that name, and she spells it the same way, so that's why I pronounced it. Oh, thank you. Kiwi said I'm so nice. Thank you. You guys are going to give me a big ego over here. Yeah, I think we only have about 4 more weeks of school. And then the summer off. I'm excited for that. Where do I live? I live in Pennsylvania in the United States. I say that only because I don't assume that everybody who comes on is from the United States. I've met a lot of really nice people from all around the world. How about you, Kylie? Are you in the United States? Oh, in Buffalo. Okay. Are you starting to get any warm weather, or is it still chilly there? Also, you are not the Kylie that I know from school then. That would be too far away. It's getting warmer. Good. Good. Yeah, here it's getting warmer too. This day, though, does not know what it wants to do. It's raining and storming 1 minute, and then it's sun out the next minute. Oh, Kiwi has to go. I'm sorry, and so does Kylie. See you guys. Thank you so much for stopping into the live. I'm glad that you came on to say hi. It's good to see both of you. See ya. Bye. Sid said you can send some rain down our way. We need it. Oh, thank you for the hearts, Kiwi. We've had a lot of rain over the past couple of days. It was kind of worked out perfectly because it was Saturday. I think it was Saturday that I went out to all the farms to get the plants. And then it was sunny and warm that day, and I went outside and I planted them all. And then Sunday it rained, Monday it rained. Today it's off and on rain and sun, so it was good for those plants that I just planted. Now, fingers crossed there's no more frosty nights. I can cover them up if we're expecting frost, but so far no. Everybody must be crocheting something right now. Or making dinner, spaghetti, right, Sid? Yum, yum. We are going to have breaded flounder for dinner. I had some extra in the freezer because my husband doesn't like to eat meat on Fridays during Lent. So we had some extra fish in the freezer, and I want to eat it up before it goes bad, even though it's not like our favorite meal. So that's what we're having tonight. Donna said about the fires in Canada. Oh, good. And Creative WD is working on a bag right now. Very cool. I have to check out your channel. I want to see all those cool bags. And if you're feeling brave, you can do one of the Things We're Making Thursday videos. I posted one last Friday. You can go and kind of see how it goes. There's nobody you have to ask permission for. You just put a hashtag TWMT and then you show your creation. And you can list the themes for each month in your description. I have the themes in my description of that video. Oh, Donna said I'm chatting with a Canadian friend. She was able to go back home. Oh, good, good. Was that last summer that they also had really bad fires? I remember that it was so bad that it actually, the smoke was actually like down here in Pennsylvania too. Like we were getting the I don't even know how to describe it, like the fog of the smoke down here. I mean, there were 2 days that we had it, and the skies looked yellow because it was so much smoke filled in the air. Thomas said, my Things We're Making Thursday is still waiting for the yarn delivery. Oh, hopefully soon. And when you're, even if you get it on time, when you're waiting for yarn, it always feels like it's taking forever. I'm trying my best not to buy new stuff. I'm trying to use what I have for all the projects I'm working on. We'll see if that works out. And see how long that lasts. So far, I don't think I bought, no, I had one day that I bought yarn, and I went to my Joann's right before it closed. And they actually had next to nothing on the shelves, but they did have a few things. So I picked up a few things of yarn when they were closing because the sale price was so good. But other than that, since this whole year, since January started, that's the only time I bought yarn. I have a lot here though. Don't feel bad. Don't send me yarn. I'm just trying to use up some of what I had. It was kind of bad. And some of you might have heard me tell this story before, but like right around Christmas time, I was looking around here in my room because I have all this yarn here, but then off to the side, I also have a whole shelving unit of yarn on there too. I looked at all the yarn and I thought, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to use all this yarn up in my lifetime? And I was like, that's ridiculous. I don't need to have so much yarn that, my kids are going to be not knowing what to do with it later on when I'm gone. So I thought I should use up some of what I have. Thomas said, every time I have a project idea, I look at the yarn I have and think I don't have the perfect yarn for the project. So I order new yarn. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. And it has been hard not to go and order something new for things that I want to do. For the Advent crochet along, I really think the project I have in mind should be done in cotton, but I did not have enough cotton yarn to make what I wanted, what my vision was. So I made it with acrylic yarn. So I'm going to have to, when I describe what kind of things you'll need for that Advent crochet along, I'm going to have to say, you can use acrylic, but I highly recommend cotton, even though I didn't have it. Donna said, find a beneficiary for your yarn, Heather. I'm sure I'll have some volunteers. So your kids don't have to deal with it. I have a beneficiary list. I know, and I need to do stuff like that. My husband and I really need to get it together and get something like that together. So it's all taken care of. You know, I think it's hard to think about, you know, end of life and that kind of stuff. So it's easy to put that kind of stuff off. I'm glad that you have something, Donna. And, you know, it kind of just helps me to remember I need to do something like that too. Hi, Chris. I just saw you on the live on my TV. Woo! Had to go on and get my tablet, working on some axolotls, basically to get rid of the least favorite yarn hat plushie Chanel. Awesome. Does that make me a TV star if I was on your TV? I just think it's hilarious to think of, like, oh my gosh, my live might be on somebody's TV. That's so weird. Thomas said, I'll definitely use cotton then. I have way too much cotton yarn anyway. Good, good. You can make it right. Not that it's wrong, not that the way that I made it was wrong. It's just that I think it would be much better in cotton. Sarah, just don't forget Gary is coming to me. That's right. I have to put that in my will too. So I think a lot of you know this story, but the first year of Things We're Making Thursday, we did free patterns, and we all kind of made the things the way that we wanted to. And Gary the giraffe, an amigurumi, was one of the free patterns that we used. And you know, if you just make it with regular acrylic yarn, it turned out about this big, something like that. And I wanted to do something different. So I used really, really big yarn. And then I also used thread yarn. And so I made Gary the giraffe that was like about this big. And then when Deb, one of my subscribers, saw it, she really wanted it. So I gave it to her. And then Sarah liked my big one. I'm going to show it if I can. Let's see if I can. It's right there. Do you see the giraffe right there? She said she wanted it. And since Sarah lives across the country from me, it was kind of big for me to ship it to her. So we always say whenever we meet up in real life, then she's going to get that giraffe. Sarah, I hope so too. She said, I hope we get to meet before that though. I hope so too. I guess you can't meet me after that point. Sid said, my mom tells me she watches my channel on the TV, and I'm like, please don't tell me these things. I know, it is a little bit strange, you know, like, oh, I don't know if I should be on TV. Donna said, I watch most of my YouTube stuff on TV. I saw in an earlier comment that you said that you were watching me on TV right now. Uh-oh, now I'm nervous. Sid said, aw, he's cute. That was a fun month. Everybody was making the giraffe a little different. Some people made clothing for the giraffe. you know, I think most people just used regular 4-weight yarn, and so they had, you know, the normal size Gary, but I like doing them in different sizes. I wanted to try something different. It was a really cute pattern. It was a free pattern from Yarnspiration. Is it Yarn Inspirations or Yarnspirations? I've heard people say it both ways, and so I feel like I don't want to say it wrong. But yeah, if anybody was interested in making that pattern, it's a free pattern on Yarnspiration's website. And so you can just look up Gary the Giraffe and he'll pop up. I always tease Sarah about that big, you know, she comes out to visit me and then she has to take a plane back to her, you know, to where she is. She'll have to buy a plane ticket for that big Gary. I don't know how you would bring it back otherwise. Beverly said, I got the pattern but never found time to make it. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on how much you want it. I always thought that I would go back and make more, but I haven't. I've gotten into other things, and that's okay too. Yarnspirations, that's how Sid says. Okay, good to know. That's how I was always saying it. I was always saying it Yarnspirations. But then I started hearing, you know, some of the people I follow, they were calling it Yarn Inspirations. And I thought, oh gosh, am I saying it wrong? Yeah. So I have been enjoying chatting with all of you today. This was a really, really good day. I think I can only stay on though for a few more minutes, and then I'm gonna have to start getting dinner ready for my clan. My oldest has to get ready for work, and I'm hoping that he's doing that on his own. So I hope all of you guys have a good night. I'm gonna probably log off here. Make sure everything's nice. It was nice to meet you too, Creative WD. I am going to look up your channel as soon as I get everything settled here, and I want to see those really cool bags. So take care, guys. I'll see you next week. I'm going to try and keep every Tuesday with the lives. Take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Sid. See you guys. Bye.